Welcome, 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 everybody. How's everybody doing? Tony, Damien, driving in the car.
I am. I was dropping off a FedEx package.
You and them packages. Let me
Hey,
see if I can get this thing
Erin.
shared out.
Okay.
38 post,
I sent it to Bruce.
five, post, share,
To the arch nemesis.
Twitter, tweet,
Trying to use the
here.
ATM machine.
Good, get me some out. Thank you,
I'm putting
Arabelle, for that awesome
I'm
donation to the channel. I appreciate that, Arabelle. Thank you so much.
I'm putting money in, not taking it out.
Oh, thank you, Arabelle, very, very much. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. I truly do. Thank you. Hey, TJ, how you doing? Hey, Aurora, how you doing? Vermont, Tony Damien's supposed to be sending you the link.
What am I supposed to be doing?
Sending him the link.
I sent it to him.
Okay. What's up, KK? How you doing today?
Why can't I see the chat? Oh,
Because you probably
well,
ain't got it turned on.
let's see if it'll work this away. Well, I can't see
Gotcha,
both at the same
Arabelle.
time. Well, I can't do both. Darn it. Oh,
I hear you, Arabelle.
you're just gonna have to tell me if somebody's talking to me because I can't see.
Hey, RVDJ, how you doing?
Hey, Sonia. Buckle up for safety.
There ain't no helping you with safety.
I'm a good driver.
Yeah, right.
Sid cannot drive. He does that one-handed
Fantastic.
turn where he goes 3 lanes across.
Hey, Fantastic Travels. Tony
Hey,
Damien,
everybody.
out where
I
you and
can't
Sid
see.
live, you have to drive that way.
This person is going on the wrong way on the wrong side of the road.
It's probably you.
Hey, they just figured out they're on the wrong side of the road. Ooh, let's catch this light. Look, lady, I have the right of way. All right. Anyways, hi everyone. I can't see the chat. Sorry.
Fantastic's here, Arabelle's here, KK's here, RVDJ's here. Who else is here? Aurora's here, TJ's here.
Hi
Chrissy,
everybody.
Chrissy was here, but I think she had to leave. Chrissy with the
Oh,
asterisk.
oh okay.
I, I haven't seen her in forever. She said she's back at work.
Sid's good fishing buddy.
Yeah,
Got the vid.
somebody on Vermont's live stream this morning got it.
Dang it.
Hey, Marshmallow Man. Amy, how you
He
doing?
he works at the prison
Uh,
or the Texas State prison system.
Fantastic Travel says that dumb work. This always gets in the way. That's exactly right. Hey, TJ Lawn Maintenance. Hadn't seen you in a while, my friend. How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Nikki, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream.
Hello, everybody. If
So I had to
we
go
could
to
have figured it out.
I had to go to Walmart this morning. So I went to
Mm,
Walmart to get mom some water. They didn't have any, but I had to pick up a few things at Walmart. I got home, took off my clothes, put on my pajamas, and was fixing me a mashed potato and gravy.
hmm
The dentist calls at like 5 minutes till 10 and says, "Can you be here at 11 o'clock?" I said, "No, it's a 45-minute drive to get there." So I said, "How about I come in this afternoon?"
Sorry.
And they said, "We're all booked up. So I got to go at 1:30 tomorrow, see if my teeth fit.
You gonna get your teeth? Oh, good
If they
deal.
fit. Yeah, if they fit." Thank you, Arabelle, for sharing this out. I appreciate that. I saw Vermont share this out, but I haven't seen him here yet.
I know he's in the car, so he might be trying to log in like I did.
Quotey quotes, what's up? What's up, quotey quotes? That's what we're going to get to the bottom of today. Quotey
Good
quotes. We're going
Lord.
to try to get Tony Damien and Vermont Payne up here, and I'm going to try to be the go-between and see if we can't work this thing out. Yep, that's right, Amy. That's what I've been living on: mashed potatoes and pudding.
Mashed potatoes and pudding.
I almost threw up in my mouth at Walmart today.
Oh
I was going
Lord.
down one aisle and they have keto powdered pancakes
Yep. Birch
and
benders.
microwavable cups.
A cup
Uh-oh,
of
here
pancakes.
we go.
Oh
Yes,
Lord.
one of those individual cups.
I thought you was in the car.
I drive fast.
My land. Hey,
Tony
do me a
Damien
favor,
was,
Vermont. Send Sid a message on Facebook for me and tell him to log into the live. He tried to call me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey,
Since
he
you've
was,
been sending him messages being the snitch all the time anyways.
hey, Ling Diaz, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, Tony Damien was driving down the wrong side of the road a while ago, Vermont.
I
Really?
heard. I heard
I,
she was
I
trying to
was
blame it on
not.
somebody else. But
Oh Lord.
what do you think? I don't listen?
Lurker.
Nope. It's called a supporter.
A lurker. I want a manager of these apartments right here. It's like right down the street from my house.
Hi, Sonia.
Did he answer you?
Hi, everybody. I don't know yet. I'm being antisocial. Just a minute.
That's not surprising.
Comments. Comments. Okay, comments.
I couldn't have you two side by side with all this drama going on, so I had to change the layout.
I know. It's terrible.
It's craziness.
Hey, Nell Court.
All right, he
How
got
you
the
Hey
doing
message.
now.
today?
I can't see the chat, y'all, so if you're talking to me, I can't see it.
He got the message at least.
Okay. Let me know if he shows up in the chat.
No.
Okay,
Really?
so Tony Damien. Hey, Big Ben, how you doing? Tony Damien,
What?
why are you causing all this drama with Vermont paint and photos? I want to know. Just spit it out. What's going on?
He started it.
He started it. That's not an answer.
That's an answer. He started it. I don't know why he started it, but he did. And thank
That's
you for
not the
asking me
story
first. I
I got.
appreciate that.
The story
I'm sure it
the
isn't.
story I got was you started it.
Oh,
and
really?
seeing as how everybody
I,
knows
I'm gonna
how
say,
you are,
hey,
I
Arlene.
would expect that to be you that started it.
Really?
Yes.
Figures you'd take his side.
Rumor has it that you're the reason that we're arguing with each other.
Huh?
Hey
That's what.
Sid, how you
That
doing, buddy?
Hi, honey
Sid
bunny.
Sid says hello, Mrs. Tony.
that'll be $29.95 for the delivery of messages.
Well, I'm driving. I'm trying to be safe.
Hey Eric Garcia.
Hey, Eric, what's going on? Hey, now.
Nell
What's for
Court
lunch,
says
Eric?
Vermont is jealous. Hey brown
That could
girl
be.
Bella. Hey brown girl Bella, how you doing?
I'm jealous.
He's jealous because I got better beanie babies than him.
I doubt it.
I doubt that very seriously. He's probably like me. He's probably got 10 of all of them.
I can show you the bin if you want to see it.
The ones that you had out last night are all beanie buddies, right? They're the bigger ones.
I have both, and I actually have
Oh,
the tinies too, the little McDonald ones.
yeah, I have a bunch of the tinies. I didn't list those.
Still in the plastic.
I have 6 of them still in the box. Yeah.
I still have the ones that are in the plastic and the ones that came with the cardboard.
Yeah, I have the cardboard ones, but then I have a bunch of them that are just loose. But I put up the ones that I had the beanie baby and the teeny beanie to match. So I put those in sets. Like the beanie baby and the little mini.
I don't know what I do have.
Tony
400
Damien.
or 500 of them.
Hillbilly.
I got more than that. Do you have every year's club membership unzipped, still tie wrapped with the club beanie baby inside with the matching collector cards?
Clubby, yep.
No, I don't, because I got this bag of beanie babies for $25. And if she had all of that,
first year
I didn't collect
also.
these. Yeah, I didn't collect them.
Nell Court said he is jealous because she looks so young. He told me that.
There you go.
Oh.
I told you he started it. You didn't want to believe me. You just want to take his side because he's a dude.
What you got to say about that, Vermont? Nell just threw you under the bus.
I haven't mailed out that chicken yet.
You can't even find it.
Nell, he hasn't mailed you the chicken yet. You might want to retract that statement.
No, I found it last night, Tony.
Sid, if you're still in here, I'm almost home.
Brown girl Bella said, I lost all my beanie babies. I got enough for all of us. Brown girl Bella. Yeah, I got that one. Yep, I got that one. Or Dakota does. I don't.
I do. No, I don't. I won't pretty soon, but.
What are you going to do with them? Figures my gas light comes on.
Nell said, I told him Hillbilly thinks he looks great for his age.
Oops, that's a bunny.
People were honking at me. I was trying to look at the picture.
Tony Damien, you left the garage door open the whole time.
He was in the garage when I left.
Well, free shopping.
Telling you what he said in the chat.
Huh?
It's
he just said that in the chat.
Yeah, that's what he said.
But he was in the garage when I left. Why would I close the door?
Maybe he wasn't in the garage and you think he was.
No, he was. I seen him. I was looking at him.
Maybe it was the Instacart guy hiding in the garage.
So you don't have any,
said no, ma'am.
You don't have any buddies, Hillbilly?
What?
I had several of them, but they didn't survive. They got played with a lot.
I'll be right back. You mind if I go grab one?
No, go ahead. Tony's getting a whooping. Sid's
Really, I
gonna
ain't
give
scared of
you a
him.
whooping.
I ain't scared of none of y'all or him either.
You better get scared.
I ain't getting scared. His belt ain't big enough.
I'll let him borrow mine. Double strap. Eric Garcia is going to put his headless Beanie Babies on eBay.
Oh, wow. Good luck with that. Let me know how it turns out.
Is that's not Shamrock, is it?
No, I have that though.
Yeah, I know for sure Dakota had Shamrock, the big one. She had Princess, the big one.
This is Teddy. This is the old face original Teddy.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Because then they switched to this one.
Yep. Yep.
But this one.
Why do y'all know so much about dolls?
That's my favorite one.
We had daughters. Yep.
Excuses.
Is that Spangle?
Yeah.
Is that one Spangle?
Yep.
Okay.
Why do y'all have more dolls than
this
I
is
do?
what I got for my granddaughter when she was born.
That's cute.
It's one of the big ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's massive.
Why do you have it?
Why not?
Why doesn't she have it?
It's an extra large fuzz. Considering this is a buddy.
Hey, Crystal Vlogs, how you doing?
They're building us a new gas station.
I collect teddy bears, Tony. I still have my first teddy bear since I was a kid.
You collect so much. I can only imagine.
Actually, teddy bears.
Like
I have a 760 square foot basement.
And you have to fill it all up with collectibles?
What else am I going to do?
Yeah.
I started collecting these. Well, think about it. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke cigarettes.
You got some extra money on your hands, then.
So why not have things that I like?
Hey, Brooklyn chick, how y'all doing today? So back to the issue that's going on, Tony Damon.
I thought we avoided this conversation.
How did you find out that there was drama going on between you and Vermont Paint? Did you receive an email?
No, that would be me.
I didn't receive an email. I got a Facebook message from Vermont Paint telling me we were fighting.
I was in a channel that is friends with those particular channels, and they were talking about the both of us arguing with each other and the fact that we hate each other, and we only pretend when we're in chats to be nice to each other. And I went, huh? So I texted Tony. I said, "This is what we need to do." So that's what we've been doing.
And it's not much different than how we interacted before, but it's just more fun this way.
Yeah.
You know, hate is a big word.
I was like, really? I didn't know I hated anybody, really. Well,
yeah, that's
I'm beginning to, but but I couldn't believe it. It's like, wait, where did that even come from?
Well, see, that's like me. Just because I wouldn't pee on somebody if they were on fire doesn't mean I hate them. You know.
I've had that feeling about a few people who wouldn't pee on them if they were on fire.
I'm sorry if I'm not reading the chat. I have to look up in order to see the chat. So.
Well, I can't see it at all. So anyways, we heard that we were fighting, so we thought we'd be fighting. I know that's not fun for the drama, but
I know it kind of takes a big bite
out of it, doesn't it?
Arguing with each other, but
Well, that just blows my whole topic for today out of the water. Then, if you two aren't fighting,
Oh no, we hate each other terribly.
Yes, it's awful.
Is that better?
I guess I should
Well,
have been
see,
like 6.
how about this? We started pretend fighting, and now we're fighting for real.
Yeah, because my Beanie Babies are better looking.
Whatever.
I don't
Yeah,
get
that's what Tony
Instacart.
was saying, Sid.
What was I saying?
Sid was
What'd
telling us
Sid say?
about his buddies catching the
The vid?
mess.
Yeah.
Neil says, I
Hey,
told that person that they both hate me. That is why they don't call me.
we don't hate you, Nell.
I
No.
think
Actually, I've
Nell's
talked to
an
Nell on the
instigator.
phone.
Oh
She be
yeah.
an instigator.
I think she's turning into an instigator, maybe.
She's good at
They're
it though.
flushing our water. Ew, it looks nasty.
Well, thanks. I was about to take a drink of water. Appreciate it.
No, it's our neighborhood water.
I
Once in a while, they have to flush.
I backwashed the swimming pool just a minute ago, and nothing but green pollen water came out.
Yeah, Sid just washed my car this weekend. It was shiny and brand new, and now it's all covered with pollen.
Do you use a sand filter or a DE?
I got a sand filter now.
Yeah, that's what I used to have. We used to add a couple cups of diatomaceous earth into the intake just to give it a little extra filtering in the spring.
Right.
But other than that, the sand worked really well. I miss my swimming pool. That's one thing I don't like about this house is I don't have a pool.
We'll see how this works, guys.
You couldn't use it but 1 week out of the year.
I know. But we had
spend all that money to open it up for 1 week, and then the next weekend you got to shut it down for winter.
The house in Wilson had a solar panel on the back part of the roof that recirculated through the pool.
Yeah, look at all the stuff. But
It worked pretty good, actually.
see on the shelves? Blankets, comforters, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, half the stuff's probably gone because you left the garage door opener while you were gone.
Jeez, I just got power tools.
Sid was in the garage when I left, so it's not my fault. It's his fault.
So what's the temperature there today, Tony Damien?
I don't know. What's the temperature, babe? I don't know. Somewhere in maybe high 70s.
We're 81 here today. Tomorrow morning is supposed to be 30.
30.
30. 30 tomorrow morning and 32 on Friday morning. And it's 81 degrees today.
Oh, I didn't lose him.
39. It's only 39.
All right, I'm gonna drop down on my phone. I'll try to come back on my laptop.
Don't bother.
Wow.
But yeah, it was kind of. It's been a couple of weeks since I was there, and I really wasn't. I wasn't typing in the chat, so they didn't know I was sitting there. It just happened to come up, and I was like, "They're talking about what?" You know, you get those topic things that come, and it's like, what do I have to do with anything? So I had to type it. I had to go in and listen to it. I was just shaking my head. Apparently, it's, guilty by association.
Yeah, apparently so. Apparently so.
I don't mind. I don't care. If they want to play games, they can play the games. I'll just ignore them anyway. So, no phone call today for you?
Hey, Amazing Maisie. I don't know if you heard me earlier. I went to Walmart this morning. I just got back from Walmart, changed out of my clothes, put my sweatpants on, and was putting groceries up and making me some mashed potatoes and gravy. and the darn dentist called and said, "Hey, can you be here within an hour?" And it's a 45-minute drive. I said, "No."
Couldn't
So I
you
got to
call
go
me?
tomorrow at 1:30.
Couldn't have called you while you're at Walmart, where you could have just kind of.
Exactly. So I got to go at 1:30 tomorrow and see if they fit.
Yeah, they take quite a bit to get used to. Your mouth is sore for quite a while.
My mouth's still sore right now from getting them pulled.
But yeah, like I said,
my gums are in all kinds of different shapes.
that's the part that bugged me for the longest time was those serrations in your mouth from where the teeth were.
Yeah.
I mean, I had the bone graft put in the bottom, so my bottom is straight across. Almost like a pasty, ground up bone graft material with glue attached, inside of it. But you learn to cut your hot dogs when you before you put them in a bun, you slice them up so you have little pieces, but they're not separated.
Yeah.
Then you put it in the bun, so that way when you bite, you don't have to try to bite through the entire hot dog to snap it.
Well, see, I'm kind of weird anyway, because I'll even a hamburger or a hot dog or something, I eat it with a knife and a fork.
Yeah.
I've done that my whole life. So I'm kind of weird like that already.
You start going back to cutting stuff like you would for your kids,
Yeah.
And I still cut my wife's food. I still cut my son's food. You just get so used to doing it when you take it out. It's just like, oh, sorry.
Yep.
So Arlene got locked out again?
Yes, completely.
Yeah, because I heard another channel talking about that, a Filipino channel talking about that today, that they're all locked back up.
Yeah, they're extending it too. It was only supposed to be for 1 week, and now they're extending it.
How is the prevention that they're getting from Ground Zero location working? Bad.
They're not getting it out to nobody.
Ineffective.
And well, the health workers don't want it.
No, that's not.
They want the ones from America.
No. What has there been? One serious issue with all of them so far? One or two?
Just one that I know of, and I know the one in the United States came out today and said that their trials they did for 12 years old and up are good to go.
Well, that's cool. There's an RV channel that Sonia and a bunch of us follow. He was in my chat this morning and said that him and his son both have it.
Yeah, I saw that. I was in there. I was lurking.
Oh, yeah. I kind of knew that because I saw the thing pop up saying that you shared me out. Thank you. But that's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, it is. The thing that gets me is they're saying that like 10% of the kids down south are testing positive. That's scary.
Yeah, because I thought it wasn't really affecting kids much.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, supposedly there's a new strain. Yeah, my son was exposed a couple days ago.
And Roger's like, damn, man, my face was kind of.
So he wants to go get tested again.
Now she's eating.
Yeah. Not all surprised. I don't have any snacks down here today.
It's the cauliflower crust pizza.
Oh my God.
So much I'm not gonna eat my fish now. That just made me sick.
That's made out of Dr. Pimple Popper cheese.
Shut up.
Yeah. Flamunda.
Ooh. That's gross.
That's Flamunda the skin.
See, I always close them. These are all going on Macari.
Nice guy, aren't they? Just made everybody not want dinner. I had an old
yeah, it's delicious.
Sergeant Major tell me that joke. You know what Flamunda is? I said, what?
Yes,
He says,
quote, quote.
From under the
Quote,
skin.
unquote. From under what?
What? The skin. From under cheese.
I know what that means. That's disgusting.
That's
I coulda
probably what's
said the-
on your pizza.
Yeah.
There's black olives and bell pepper and onion and sausage and pepperoni and mozzarella cheese.
But you put all those good toppings on a vegetable crust. I don't know about the black olives part, though.
Sage.
I could do without the black olives.
Mm. So
Sorry, Nell. Hey, Jenny. How you doing today?
Sorry now. I'll shut up. Darn it. Got in trouble again.
Carolina hippie. So,
But here's-
you know, we were telling you about Sid's buddy that has the boat, got the mess.
Yeah.
Well, the other guy that goes fishing with them is a type 1 diabetic. He's like insulin on him all the time and everything. And he just called to tell him because they were together.
You got the first shot.
Or he had the first shot already of the prevention. And he's got fever and everything. So he's going to get tested right now. Tomorrow's his second prevention shot. So
Well,
I don't
that's sad because they say that after the first one, you're supposed to be like 80%.
Your phone.
Wow.
Got some mashed to that time.
I know.
That's not good.
I
Hey,
know.
did you hear about the truck that Sid's going to get with the big tires?
No, is he going to run over Tony Damien with it?
He's going to put some like 38s on it. Some Mickey Thompsons, you know, with some aftermarket rims. And Tony's
Wow.
mad.
Remember the one you saw taking?
So she's going to buy it for him, huh?
Yep.
This is too tight on him.
He's going to get it just so she can't climb up in it.
Remember this one?
Cool beans.
Focus, Tony.
What? Sid was talking to me.
Let me just wait today. He was touching him. Oh, don't touch him.
It's okay. See why we fight?
Yeah, I see it more and more every day, Vermont. I really do. I see it more and more every day.
She turned it into a mukbang.
Sid just sprayed me with sanitizer stuff.
He needs to spray you from the top of the head to the bottom of your foot.
Does that help? I was just putting a little Lysol on her.
I was spraying Lysol at me. I have to fix some masks.
I don't want.
I don't know. You put it on.
You can tell he hasn't.
Well, obviously.
Nell
yes.
said,
It's tight.
Sid showed me a photo. I need a ladder.
No, you can't get in it. We know what your batting average is so far with
Just make
taller
them
trucks.
like a half-inch bigger.
Last time you got in a taller vehicle,
You can get
you
it
had to go to the hospital.
on tomorrow.
So my son went and looked at cars today, haven't they?
He did.
Oh,
What kind of car?
what are you going to buy him?
Actually, he's got his own money. He's probably got more than I do. He gets paid pretty well. His thought was he wanted like a Prius or something. My 6'4", 270-pound kid walked up to the Prius, opened the door, looked down, went, "Yeah, that's funny," and closed the door. He looked at the Camry, not gonna happen. He looked at the Honda Civic, not gonna happen. He ended up finding a Toyota CRHS or something. CRH. Surprisingly, it's got a door. It's got a door like the Ford Escape Explorer, like you have, like I have.
Right.
It's got to climb in, kind of that type of size of door,
Sweet Pea's got a Corolla.
Yeah, my mom's got the Avalon.
I just have a Camry.
Eric Garcia said 6'4". Is he adopted?
No, my daughter's 6 feet tall. My wife's 5'10", 5'9".
You're 5'2", right?
No. No, I'm 5'10". Well, 9.5 now. My grandpa Andy was 6'10". My grandmother Anderson was 6'2".
6'2".
Mhm.
You know, the funny thing about that is, in my family, every generation we got taller. My generation, we were all 5'10". You could stand up all those first cousins in a line, and you could have put a straight level across the top, and every one of us was the same height. Now the kids in the family, the boys are all up in the
I'm muted.
6'2", 6'3" range now.
Yeah, my Alexis is going to be really tall. All the kids in her class only come up to her shoulder. That's pretty bad. She should probably be around, probably hit 6'2", close to it. Anyway,
How tall are you, Tony Damien?
5'4".
5'4". I didn't know they stack poop that high.
play racquetball against the curb.
Funny. You guys got jokes. Bad ones.
Oh wait, I don't have any jokes. Darn it, I forgot it upstairs.
Good. My happy pizza
Now
down.
somebody's going to go back and watch this video, and you know what they're going to come up with in their head? Vermont and Hillbilly were talking on the panel, and Tony Damien was down in the bottom sulking and wasn't saying anything.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the rumors will be great. I can't wait to hear what the theory is while you two are ganging up on me.
Are we taking bets on how long it takes to get back around?
Oh, I'm sure they've already been here. I had like 20 something people in here earlier. I'm sure they stopped in to see what was happening.
They're probably
Yeah.
still here.
15 people.
Nah, we're down to
Hey,
15
Brooklyn chick.
now. Hey,
Oh,
T
yeah.
Studio X, how you doing today?
Where'd you put my phone?
I'm going to be upset if I go to get my teeth tomorrow and they don't fit.
Nobody's supposed to get his teeth tomorrow.
Not impossible.
He said he's going to be mad if they don't fit. You going to stop and get something to eat on the way back? From the dentist?
I'm probably going to try something at home first to make sure I can chew it.
So, yeah, I made that mistake. Like I told you, the first place I went was IHOP. And like, of course, I'm thinking I'm going to get a burger, you know, because I haven't had a hamburger in a long time. Bottom teeth fell out. It was very
Well,
embarrassing.
what I'm worried about too is even if the teeth stay in, food coming out the corners of my mouth or something, you know, I don't want to embarrass myself in public. So I learned
Well,
how to eat with it.
I didn't mean eat in the restaurant. I just meant like pick it up on the way.
Oh yeah, eat on the way home and get home and I'm covered in food and slobber and everything else. Okay, yeah, that's a great idea.
I swear she's blonde.
Oh, now you're going to get it. I'm going to dye my hair blonde.
I thought she was a blonde.
That's us.
Sid said, no, you're not.
All right, I'll share it out. I just remembered I forgot to share everything.
Oh, I didn't do any of that stuff either.
Okay, with it. Yeah, everybody, don't forget to share them out. You know, a bunch of you have community tabs. Eric Garcia, just saying. Feel free to share out Hillbilly. He's got a lot of family now.
Zachary
Eric?
DeBose just posted that the president stumbled again today. I don't
Oh,
going
Lord.
up the steps. I
You
don't know if
fell
it's
going
true or
up
not.
again?
That's what Zachary DeBose just made a post. Remember him? He used to come here every day when he was trying to grow his channel, and now he don't come at all.
I'll send you a meme that Sid found the other day. It was hysterical. It's like Donkey Kong is there throwing banana peels on the steps every time he slip. That was hysterical.
KK
Take
said
care.
we already got 2 thumbs down.
They've been here.
Only after I showed up. Sorry. Must be me. I've actually been lucky the last couple. I haven't got any, but
A thumb's a thumb. Don't
I
matter if
kinda-
it's up or down unless you're ratioed. Unless you have more down than up. It's the only time it matters.
thank you, Sonia.
Thank you,
Thank you,
RVDJ.
Sonia. We got to get her last 300 family members for her somehow.
I'm trying. I keep trying. It's hard.
Well, we need to take her to some streams that aren't the same streams that the same people that she already knows.
That's the hard part. She's in that RV.
Yeah,
group.
He needs to head
to Philippines.
Southeast Asia.
Yep.
Well, I introduced her to Shirley, the channel that SF Rose
Want me to go get it?
helped me grow. But you gotta go back. You gotta go back, and you gotta go back.
And Gratha de Ortiz and Juval TV.
Yep.
And Breederhood. That's the 3.
Yep. Yeah, because her. Actually, I'm family with all of those. Jen Vajda, all of them, the whole group of them. You have to go back every day.
Yeah.
You have to keep your name stuck in their head. But you know that.
And
So
that's
Tony Damon, what happened to meet Jackie?
she's still going. She's doing her thing. She's big.
Oh, I know she was big, but I'm not getting no notifications anymore.
Oh, I got one for her yesterday. Her and her husband have been doing reaction videos a lot, like TR started. I bought you one. It's French vanilla instead of hazelnut.
Hey, guess what? I just got the notice that you're on Hillbilly.
Oh, good to know.
That's a bit slow.
I guess James got up over 25K now.
I heard that. I stop by once in a while. I'm still a member. I stop by over there once in a while. I just don't know anybody there anymore. I don't see like Money Music or, the regulars there anymore.
I used to support his channel a lot too, but then I got to where I was like you. I didn't know any of those people, and I wasn't gaining any people. And I don't know. It's a little bit different over there.
But they would drop that they joined my family, and you go join them, and you find out they never joined you.
Right. The next day you look and you ain't got them.
And that's not James's fault. That's just,
That's the people.
part of the game.
He's actually never said even hi to me, so.
Well, I used to visit his brother, Caveman Can Do It guy, and his girlfriend,
Sam.
and him. Yes, and him. I used to go to all 3 of them all the time, but it's just a different crowd of people for me.
Sam's been over visiting me once in a while, but
She'll stop through once in a while. I haven't been live very much. I'm on everybody else's live too much. How can I be live anymore?
That's because you quit going live. So don't even try to act like that's why it's happening. You just don't go live no more.
nah, or except for 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah, when she's having cold adult beverages.
And when you go live at 2:00 in the morning, I can't visit because that's like 3 for me.
Well, that should be about the time you get up since you go to bed at 9:30
No, I don't.
after you walk Ted.
I don't go to bed. I go to the Philippines till about 11:00 at night. I have to support people that support me. It's just what I do.
I'm watching Jurassic Park.
Brattleboro, Vermont. Spam risk.
What?
What?
Brattleboro, Vermont. Spam risk phone call.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about? I don't see that comment.
So, because my name's up there, you're getting phone calls from Vermont now.
Apparently so.
It was the governor.
What is that noise? I think it's Tony.
It's not Tony.
The
Close.
humming sound? Lawnmower?
Beard trimmer.
That's Tony, Sonia. It's
Not my beard.
We weren't sure
Okay.
for a minute. It was kind of a vibrating sound. I was concerned.
Yeah, I was a little bit. I was too embarrassed to ask.
I was afraid.
I'm glad Sonia asked because I was embarrassed to ask.
Look at she's not even looking. She's like, I'm not even gonna talk to these two.
I'm so sweet, nice, innocent, and naive. I was afraid to even ask.
I'm too young to understand that stuff.
I've heard about that stuff on the internet, but I wouldn't know nothing about it. So I was afraid to ask.
Like, is it me or has YouTube actually gotten worse in the last couple of months? As far as their adult content level seems to be getting worse and worse and worse. And
to be honest with you, I try to avoid all that stuff, but I think so. I mean, I got a notification the other day of some young lady breastfeeding. I mean, what am I getting a notification for that for? You know,
I went to click on YouTube channel for Alexis, and in the middle of those children's TV shows was adult content listing.
Yeah,
I was not happy. YouTube Kids, my butt.
Yeah, RV DJ. She had to hide because her face was turning red.
Sorry.
Now she's got a light behind her where we can't see because of the reflection so terrible.
It's my window.
Well, I'm sorry that, you live in a mansion and we know that was the lawn care taking care of the yard for her.
Wow. Did y'all get that email from YouTube?
Which one?
About that's for uploading videos.
Oh.
Oh, you got to upload them and leave them private so they can review it, and then you'll know before you post it if you're going to have a copyright.
Yeah, they like review it before you upload it.
When did that happen?
I think it was yesterday, right?
Yeah, yesterday or day before yesterday. Marie 6 says, "Okay, Tony, I finally found you."
Hey, Marie, how are you? Hey, girl, hey.
That count.
You can always check my community tab. You'll know where I'm at. How you been?
I don't.
Things getting all opened up over there?
Seem to have one, have I?
I've been here every day, Marie.
Either yesterday or day before yesterday. It's talking about the new way of coming soon, new way of uploading videos. I guess you upload it, and they're going to check it for copyright strikes and content. And see if it's for what ad it's suitable for and all that stuff before it hits YouTube, I guess. Hey, Crystal Pets and Plants.
I guess I'm not big enough for they care about me enough.
Well, it might be because maybe it's because you just got monetized or something.
Yeah, I'm still being watched pretty hard, so I've got that whole 90 days of keeping my nose clean thing before they. But somebody said to me that they thought it was strange that I got my numbers, my watch hours monetized, and then got my join button so fast.
Yeah, see, I didn't, and TR, he got
Did you lose her?
Yeah, I
Kingdom
can't
on it
hear
took
it.
a while before I got mine.
You're
You
kind of
can't
got
hear
that
me?
whole max headroom thing going, Tony.
Is it better?
Your internet
Is it
lagging.
It's the fridge.
the fridge is right there? Is that better?
Yeah, you got internet now. RVDJ says last weekend that they had the copyright and content check in there already. Hey, Lewis Fuller.
Maybe it's because I go live and I don't download much.
That's my problem. I don't either.
Could it be right now?
What it is, Tony Damien has about 18 tabs open at the same time, trying to chat in 18 different live streams.
I'm not in any other live stream. Hi, babies.
That's why your
Zane's doing
internet's
good.
lagging so bad.
Hey, Marie Six, how's it going?
He turned 10 last week.
Lewis Fuller, how are you? Thank you for the thumb. In case somebody else said it, I'm just catching up.
Vermont, I was reading on my phone today. You need to be safe, brother. You guys up there in Vermont, you're heading that way with the meth.
Yeah, I stay right away from that stuff. But
Michigan too. Michigan and Vermont both are going.
because we're starting to warm up. And during the wintertime, they probably wrote off a lot of the stuff to the flu and pneumonia and stuff like that. Now they're going, oh, well, maybe it wasn't that. We're still pretty locked down, though. You still have to wear a mask everywhere. We don't have a whole lot of stuff open. You know, they still limit the number of people in the store.
As many times as you guys heard me complain about people not wearing masks this whole time, Walmart today, everybody in there had a mask on. Everybody. I couldn't believe it.
My kid asked them to leave. But that's his job.
Well, we've been watching, they've been showing on the news people that like attack store clerks and stuff like that. They beat this one lady that had like where they sell hair extensions and stuff like that. She was a little Asian lady, and they beat her up bad over telling them they had to wear a mask.
Hey, Mariana Machado, how are you doing? RVDJ says my mom got her first today, and my dad gets his first tomorrow.
That's cool. Good.
Yeah, Nick spends a lot of time standing behind other employees as they're talking, you know. Of course, you know, he's this much taller than I mean, my head only comes up to his top of his shoulder, so he's that big. And I'm tiny compared to him. I should have you meet him someday.
I was very surprised that everybody had a mask on after all those months and months and months of not wearing it. And now we're at the point now to where everything's opened up and the people are wearing it. It's like they were told to do it, they refused to do it. And now they said you don't have to do it, and everybody's doing it.
Well, I don't think the spring break thing helped.
No, at all. And then they opened Texas up the week before spring break. Which is the dumbest thing ever.
Well, that ain't quite the dumbest. That's not quite the dumbest thing as it is letting 10% of the population coming in are testing positive. That's pretty dumb.
Well, what's funny is like all those people that are coming in right now at the border, there's two couples from America that flew down for vacation to Mexico and are stuck there.
Yeah.
Yeah. They can't get back in the States. Yeah.
And they're American citizens, tax-paying American citizens.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But maybe they're going to come fix my roads.
They're not fixing mine.
Hey, NDT show. I live on the oldest dirt road in my county that's not paved.
Take care, Marie. Yeah,
Bye,
I've been arguing with my town because technically they own the culvert at the end of my driveway. I own 12 feet farther up the driveway, and they're telling me that I have to pay to have the culvert replaced.
That's because they know you're Big Bank Hank.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, if I have to replace it, I'm not putting the stuff that they're trying to sell me. I'll just go buy some myself, put it in.
Did you see his black and white picture from this morning, Billy?
I was watching him paint for a while.
I knew you'd watch that one. It'd be your favorite.
Yeah, I was watching for a while. Yeah, everything on the dark side. I'm trying to get him to the dark side.
We love you
He
too,
keeps
Marie. Be
fighting
safe.
me, though.
It's
Every time I think I've drawn him into the dark side,
He paints
all of
some
a sudden he
happy,
comes out with
sunshiny.
something poofy with colors and stuff.
you're saying I don't paint poofy. Well, I guess I do paint poofy. Yeah, that's poofy. Hey,
Vermont, who's the guy doing that commercial where he's doing the painting with the snow-covered mountains in the back, and he's painting a Mountain Dew bottle?
that's Bob Ross.
Is that who that is? I
He
thought that's
knew.
who it was. I wasn't for sure.
He knew who it was.
With that curly-looking hair.
Clear coat. Nothing better than a good clear
Aren't
coat.
you the one that told us that he permed his hair that way and then
He did.
was mad because he had to keep it that way?
Yeah, he was actually a sergeant, a drill sergeant. And he retired, got out of the military, and then retired. He got out. And he didn't want to have to deal with his hair, so he permed it. And then when he wanted it cut, they said, no, that's you. That's your trademark. We have to keep
That's
your
your
hair.
helmet head.
Where's he from, Vermont?
He actually lived in Alaska for a long time. But I think it was, don't think, maybe almost like Michigan. I'll have to double check.
It's my washing machine before somebody asks.
Orlando, Florida is where he ended up.
This is why I don't go live anymore because it's too noisy over here.
No, it's just when you come on this panel, you try to make everybody think that you're busy all the time by doing all this stuff. And the rest of the time, you're so busy with 5 or 6 Instacarts a day.
I only got one Instacart today.
United States Air Force Sergeant.
I got one Instacart yesterday.
That's probably why he spent a lot of time in Alaska then, if he was stationed up there in the Air Force.
Yep. He took a painting class while he was still up there in Alaska at a United States Service Club in the 1960s. Kind of just figured out that he knew how to paint, and the rest is history.
Happy little
Hey,
cloud.
Ring, how you doing?
People always say, oh yeah, you can buy Bob Ross paintings. He never sold one.
Really?
He gave away some. Very few people have them, but all of his paintings are actually in a warehouse. Never sold any.
That's probably his retirement.
He's dead now. He passed away.
For his kids.
His son actually cannot touch them. It is actually owned by Bob Ross Corporation. With the paint and the brushes and all the other stuff and the PBS stuff, videos. But Smithsonian has a bunch of them. And there's a few art galleries that have some of his works.
Gotcha.
Happy little clouds.
What is it?
I didn't realize what a racket some of that painting is, though. Some of those artists, they only paint a few paintings, and then they have like assistants that paint the same paintings.
Yeah.
And then they send those out and get prints made. And then they sell the prints. And you don't know if it's a real artist painting or if it's one of the associates that painted the painting that person painted.
Yeah, people don't realize that the paintings that you see him do on the TV show, he's already painted that painting once.
Yeah, you were telling us that the other day.
He pre-paints a painting, so behind that easel where you see him painting, he's actually looking at another painting, just doing it over again.
To go by. Yeah.
Yep. I don't know if I can
All right,
do
I'll
that.
be back. I'll be back in just a second, y'all.
We'll be here, I think. Unless Tony kicks me out.
If I had the kick button, I surely would.
How come down there it says oops, and then up here it says there's a monkey?
When he gets back, I'm gonna probably go. I gotta get stuff done around here. Sid's off today, so we're trying to get a bunch of stuff done.
That's fine. Just abandon me.
Sitting in front of this computer, I need to be. I got about 4,000 pieces of clothing to post. And that's not counting. Stop it. Show off. That's not counting the Halloween costumes I need to post.
I actually found I found 2 more bins of Beanie Babies. That's where the chicken was. They were in with the smaller Beanie Babies. So did you see my frog last night?
I saw it in the box.
That's legs. First edition.
Was he one of the first 9?
Yep. I have him. I have Bones. I have the chocolate
Right,
mousse.
Carrie? Let's get it. We should give him some, KK. A big old cauliflower pizza, and we're not going to tell him. And he's going to eat it and be like, this is delicious. And then we're going to tell him it's cauliflower.
And I got a lamb.
A lamb? There wasn't a lamb in the first 9, was there?
A little lamb with a black nose. Sheep, yes.
In the first? I know the first had a camel, I think, right?
I'm going to have to look them up now, don't you?
Somebody was putting beavers in the chat.
Beavers.
I can't see them in StreamYards, but I glanced down.
Legs the frog, which I have. Squealer the pig, which I have the next series of. Spot the dog, I have that. Flash the dolphin, I have that one. Chocolate mousse, I have Patty the platypus. I have Pinchers the lobster.
I have the lobster, but I have the teeny beanie.
I guess the lamb was the second one. I do not. Yeah, I have Splash the whale. No, I have Flash the dolphin. I don't have Splash the whale. Splash the whale's an orca.
Ooh. This is showing some of the cases where they were suing toy companies for counterfeiting the Beanie Babies.
So the tags are worth almost as much as some of my other Beanie Babies are.
I saw it was you, Sonia.
Some of the tags on some of my, like the legs tag, is worth as much as some of my other Beanie Babies are altogether.
Yeah. Does it have an error on it?
No, just because he's first gen. I think he's worth like $899 or something. I don't know. Some stupid number.
People selling third gen for like $30,000 and all kinds of ridiculous amounts. But my theory is that these people list them on eBay and then buy them from themselves to make it look like it's sold for that much, to try to increase the value of the one they're really trying. They're not really changing hands. They're just trying to show the average price of sale is higher.
I just like them. I'll just give them to my granddaughter. I got people that get mad because I give her things like this to just play with.
Yeah.
Oops. That's backwards.
I have one that doesn't have a tag. I'm going to give to Evelyn. The tag's missing, the hang tag.
Probably won't hand her this one, but
maybe give it to her when she's old enough to know what it's worth.
I have all of these. The big one, the bigger one, the small one, still in a case. The very first week they came out in a plastic case with the the purple and the white ribbon on it.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually in a cube. So I actually have one of those. But they're hard to locate, some of them.
Well, on Macari, on eBay, I mean, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds every listed on there.
Old ones though, like I have first gens.
There's some, yeah.
Yeah. There's just something to do.
Yeah.
I'm looking for Tupperware. If you see anybody that has any Tupperware.
You know what? Someone else told me original Tupperware is worth money.
I need some of the, the tumblers, the taller Tupperware cups.
Mm-hmm.
I need some of the lids that go on the sippy lids.
Mm-hmm.
I need some sippy lids for those.
You want the vintage ones, or you want because they still do make Tupperware.
I know you can buy the newer ones, but I need the vintage, a new old vintage.
Yeah, there's a guy called NC Flipper or Picker or something like that, and he sells a lot of vintage Tupperware. Quick.
I think the older Tupperware is better quality than the new stuff.
He buys them at like estate sales and stuff for a quarter, 50 cents, and sells them for 10, 15 bucks.
What's that?
The new Tupperware stuff that they sell nowadays ain't worth a crap.
No, you can't put it in the microwave. It ends up looking like a taco
Put
chip.
spaghetti
Got
in
that
it.
rim around whatever you cook.
Yeah, I
And
still have.
lids don't fit.
Put anything with tomato sauce in one of them.
See, we still have original old Tupperware, but we're missing a few of the top lid, the snap lids, the sippy lids. So I was trying to find some.
Neil says he has Beanie Babies from the 70s.
That's when those original 9 came out, right? 73.
Yep.
I believe.
That's the one.
That's what I have. I got a couple of those.
You got a bunch of those?
You want to see legs? I can show you legs. He's right there. You want to see the great?
You should have sold them when the Beanie Baby craze was going on.
Let me go grab the frog. I'll show him to you. He's right there,
right.
Just outside the door.
Yeah, those things were selling for a fortune when the Beanie Baby craze hit.
Yeah.
In the 80s.
Wow. That's why some people get all excited thinking they're worth thousands now, but they'll get an old guide. They don't realize they bought a book that values them. But if that book was written in 1987, that's not today's prices. You need a 2021 price log.
Oh, Nell says she has the dolls, not the animals. RV DJ, I didn't know they made Tupperware back as old as you are.
That's legs.
Wow.
At least you have a tag protector on him.
Yep, he's actually sits in a cube.
Yeah.
And I have this one, which I have a radar.
Now I got a radar too. Yeah, I bought Dakota the radar. That's the only old one that she's got is radar.
I
bought that in an antique shop.
I think I'm only missing 2 of the originals. I don't have the killer whale. Because I had no interest in that one. The orca.
Hillbilly, do you have it?
I've got a bunch of killer whales, but I don't know how old they are.
And I don't think I have the pig. I don't have Squealer.
I got Squealer.
Do you?
Yep.
Yeah, I've got the little spotted dog and all those.
Yeah.
Well, boys, I love y'all to death, but I gotta go.
That's not what I hear.
Well, I mean, if we're lying, we might as well lie all the way, huh? I gotta go switch the washer over and finish taking pictures. But I'll be in
Bye.
the chat.
Taking
Goodbye.
pictures.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye, guys.
So yeah, I actually I like the Beanie Babies myself. I think they're fun. I know it's unmanly, but whatever.
Well, the thing that got me was is the first one I ever saw was a bear. Was it Cub? I can't remember what the first one was. The Cubby or something like that. Maybe it was one of the older ones than that. But the first thing I saw was the bear, and I thought that's cute, and I'll get that for the sweet pea. And next thing you know, I got hooked on it just like everybody else did.
Yeah, that's a teddy. I have the baby one of this too. But yeah, they have what Teddy, Cubby, a few other.
Yeah,
I didn't get
every one of them, it was like the same bear, but it was a different generation of it. And it'd make a little small change to it, or the stitching got better, it had different pellets in it, and all that.
Yeah, it's kind of addicting, but like I said, I could be addicted to other things. And at least at least I have something for my granddaughter to play with.
But I do have, it's either 3 or 4 piece set of the Harley Davidson ones from the 1990s.
Yes, I don't have
And
any of that. I don't think.
the last time I checked, they were worth a little bit of money just because, everybody collects Harley Davidson stuff.
I have the whole set of Grateful Dead ones, but I don't have any Harley ones. I have
Yeah,
all the
they come
Grateful.
out with the Grateful Dead, and then they came out with the baseball players, and
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Got all the countries, all the states.
Yeah. I liked that Germania bear when it first came out. I thought that one was pretty cool.
Yeah, I got a couple that have that came with jackets. People had made jackets and stuff for them, which is pretty cool. But I when I was a kid, I had Paddington Bear, and I still own the Paddington Bear.
That's cool.
So he's pretty old. He's pretty fragile, though. You don't play with him much.
I don't know if I've got it here at the house or not, or if I gave it to my daughter. But when I was a little bitty kid, I had a big monkey. It had rubber hands and rubber shoes on its feet, and its
Did he
face
have
was rubber.
Did he have the banana that stuck in his mouth or his thumb?
Maybe.
Was it yellow with black pants?
He didn't have black pants on him. If he did, I took them off because I don't remember him having it on him. But I still got it.
I had the monkey that either it was a banana or a thumb stuck in his mouth. He had a yellow shirt, and it might have not been pants. It might have been just black fur, black head, black fur, like a chimpanzee. This was a chimp.
That ain't the same one this one is, because this one was brown. But it was from the early 60s.
I wonder if I can find a picture of it.
KK said, I love candles. I bet you do, KK. You got to burn candles all the time because of eating all that spicy food.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Ah, cool. Yeah, that's not the one I had.
Yeah, I still got that kicking around here somewhere. Got to keep a few things when I was a kid, but a lot of stuff disappeared. My wife and I discovered that we had misplaced a storage shed at one point.
Well, my problem is is when I joined the service, my mom gave away. I had a whole bunch of GI Joe stuff, the cowboy dolls, horses, Matchbox cars, baseball cards, football cards, all that stuff. She gave all that stuff away when I went off into the service.
Yeah, the 3 boxes of baseball cards disappeared.
Yeah.
It's like, holy cow.
Yeah,
Can't
back
imagine
in the day when you only got one baseball card or one football card in a pack, not 5 or 10.
And gum that you can't really chew, but I still
Yeah.
chewed it anyway.
I
Big
did
flat
too.
stick, crack, crack, crack. It's like, yeah. But I was a big fan of Bazooka bubble gum, so I like the flavor.
Yeah, I love that's the best bubble gum that's ever been. Hey, Dragoon Gaming was Bazooka.
I love the comics, man.
It held its flavor a long time.
Yeah, I actually still someplace have a couple of toys from, you collect all the wrappers.
Yeah.
And you send them in. I got a couple of those toys kicked around here somewhere.
The thing that made me sick is my brother. He lived with my real dad, and I lived with my mom. But he stayed with my grandmother on the weekends. And from the time he was a little kid, every Saturday, she would take him to town, and he would buy a first edition new comic book. And he had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of first edition comic books.
Those would be nice.
And after he got killed, my grandmother held on to them, and then when his oldest son turned 18, she gave them to him. He pawned them all.
He pawned
them all.
Does he have the problem that a lot of people up there have?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
But like I say, almost everything he had, my brother used to sit and wait and wait and wait, and he knew exactly when the first edition of something was coming, and she'd have him up there first thing on a Saturday morning waiting on the store to open so he could get it. And he'd bring them home and put them in the wrappers.
Yeah, that's
I have how much it was worth.
I have comics, but not first edition. Excuse me. I got ones from the early '90s. One of my customers I used to have was a distributor for them, so they'd get them all back from the stores that didn't sell them, and they'd run them through a shredder. But he'd save me boxes and boxes of them because he knew I liked to read them. So I have like 1990s X-Men and Fantastic Four and stuff like that. Some of them I've never even opened because, once you crack them, they're...
Yep.
But I have a Zane Grey that my grandmother gave me, paperback. And I really want to read it. I really want to read it, but I'm so afraid of opening up snapping that binder in the back of it, Once the backbone is...
Who was that died the other day? Louis L'Amour? Didn't he die the other day?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so we've lost William Johnstone, Clive Cussler, Louis L'Amour, just in the last couple of years. So pretty much anybody that could write any decent book.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you the last time I read a book with all this new stuff that's out.
I got a bunch that I'm going to be selling pretty soon because it's time to... I'm putting probably 2/3 of my albums away in a dry storage, a secure dry storage place, just so nothing happens to them here because, you leave them out long enough and something's going to happen to them.
Yep.
Pork chops, mashed potatoes, corn for dinner. Sounds like what I had last night, except no corn.
Thanks, RVDJ.
Yeah, you got to get an air fryer. I'm telling you, you'll love it. I know you thought about one, but you really need to get one.
Yeah, have been thinking a lot about that.
Because man, you take like a bag of like onion rings that you get from the grocery store, and the difference between cooking them in the oven and cooking them in that air fryer, it's like you just dropped them in a vat of oil, but you don't have that greasy
Well, see, that's
smoke.
what I got to get away from is that oil. Hey, TGIF. Yeah, I got to
Hey,
get off that oil. The doctor
Bree.
told me I got to get off of it.
Can of spray in the bottom to keep the stuff from sticking and put it in. That's it. That's all the oil that's in that thing is what's right there. It's a convection oven, just like they have in restaurants.
Right.
But those pork chops were just as juicy, flavorful. But I'm having a great time playing with it.
How long do you know how to cook stuff for? Does it give you like a cookbook that comes with it, or?
Yeah, the book, bone-in pork chops, 23 minutes. This temperature. Or at least I think my daughter got mine I got a gourmet. I think she bought it at Walmart maybe. It's pretty good size drawer, the basket. So, but they have all different. But YouTube has hundreds of channels for air fryer. And I picked up some French fries from Price Chopper, which is kind of like IGA, whatever. And on the back of the French fry bag, it says air fryer temperatures. That's how popular they are. When they got them start printing on the bags, it's right there with the microwave.
Yep.
TG.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. There was a good cookbook out there that you could go buy for different cooking settings and stuff.
Yeah, it comes right. Obviously there's a pamphlet that comes with it, but there's a French fry setting and a bacon setting and stuff like that.
How good is it? How good is it for fried chicken? Does it make good fried chicken?
My fried chicken was awesome. I shake and baked it.
Right.
I put it in there. It had such a beautiful crispy skin, juicy on the inside. Yeah, it was awesome. I didn't care for it quite as much for the boneless stuff. You need that bone in a good fried chicken because you need that stuff that's around the bone.
Yep.
Dried out the chicken breast just a little bit, so probably next time I cook it, I'll spray a little extra oil on it before I shake it because I like shake and bake. I'm just kind of weird that way. But
most of the time, like I'll make like baked barbecue chicken in the oven. I get the boneless, skinless chicken breast.
Yeah, that's what I prefer.
Barbecue sauce helps keep it moist. But I worried about that air fryer drying stuff out.
No, nope, not at all. That was probably my fault because I took it pretty much from the freezer, shake and baked it, and put it in the thing. I probably should have let it thaw out first because I kind of cooked it frozen, so it took a little bit longer. So I probably overcooked it.
Yeah, they say that's one of the worst things to do is try to cook something frozen.
Terrible. But the pork chops are just cold.
That John Taffer on Bar Rescue, he pitches a fit when he sees people pull a hamburger patty out frozen and throws it on the grill.
Oh, it drives me nuts. Because all you're doing is searing the outside and you're not really cooking the inside very well.
Tony Damien, you know what you can do with that too, don't you? You see what she sent?
Yeah.
Keto air fryer.
No.
Ain't happening.
Then she's making Sid Salisbury steak with mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
I like that combination. Because I take the gravy and put it on my mashed potatoes. It's not good for me. It's got a lot of sodium.
RVDJ say it doesn't dry out at all, Hillbilly. Tony Damon says you can cook from frozen in the Instapot. What the heck's an Instapot?
I got one of those too. It's kind of like a pressure cooker, crock pot slash, it's same type of thing. My daughter bought me one for Christmas, and then last week she came to my house with a box, and it has all the attachments where I can put this attachment in it and then put the eggs in it, put it on, and then I can basically hard boil egg without boiling them.
Cool.
The thing about it is when you take them out, you crack them, the shells just kind of fall off. So you don't spend 20 minutes losing half the egg because you got the shell stuck. That's the biggest pain in the...
Yeah, and you try to make deviled eggs and you got holes tore apart in your eggs because of pulling the shell off.
I thought she was joking until I did it. I cracked it and the egg, basically this half and this half. And I was like, holy cow.
Nell says Carolina air fryer should help you with your diet options. That's what I was thinking too, Nell. Like, get me off that. Us Southern people, y'all know how we are. Crisco oil and fry.
Yeah, see, I put my fryer away. I don't even need it anymore. And I'm a huge French fry fan. Tater tots, crispy crowns, wedges. I like fried potatoes.
Yeah, me too. Fried taters and onions.
My lights just flickered. We have seriously
I can't believe we're supposed to get so cold after it being so hot today.
We have winter storm advisory.
Dude, seriously, it was like 81 today, and tomorrow's supposed to be 30 in the morning.
And that's dangerous, though, because that's like tornado, bad weather type stuff when it does that.
Yeah. It clouded up this afternoon and the wind blew, but they had tornadoes in Mississippi last night, they said. But I don't know. I don't watch the weather. I just get the notifications on my phone. I haven't checked it lately.
I know.
The high tomorrow was,
a lot of people are flooding.
Yeah, the high tomorrow was only supposed to be 57. We were supposed to be in the 50s for a couple of days, and then next week we go right back up into the 80s again. That's the bad part about South Carolina. In the spring and the fall, it gets so hot, and then the next day it'll be to us freezing cold. You're in the 80s one day, it's in the 30s the next morning, and you got to run the air conditioner during the day, and you got to run the heater in the mornings, and
that's what it looks like over my house right now.
Dang.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get about four foot of snow.
Yeah, I know you wished it on me, so now it's gonna happen. You were wishing it on me last week. It's inevitable.
Dude, I tell you one thing, do not try. The cartons of Bob Evans egg that comes in the carton and you microwave it. Don't waste your money.
I don't like those soupy egg things.
Yeah, it was not.
I bought some.
It was not good.
I did buy some Monterey egg, potato, and cheese with sausage burritos. Microwavable. I can eat them without my teeth. That's how soft they are and good.
Well, see, that's one of my downfalls right there too. And the doctor told me I can't eat them no more. I used to buy the frozen burritos, the regular frozen burritos. Pop 2 or 3 of them in the microwave, roll them up in a paper towel, pop them in the microwave, cover them with salsa, and chow down. I love them things.
Beef and bean burritos are kind of a weakness.
Yeah, she told me I needed to quit eating them. No processed meat, she told me.
No, I can't do that. I gotta have something like that once in a while. I mean, this soda right here is 4 days old. You can see there's not much shake left, not much foam, but The zeros that you were telling me about,
Yeah,
don't get them.
not any good.
Loaded with aspartame.
Oh no,
That stuff
can't
made
do it.
me so sick. The
Yeah,
orange
I
ones,
can't do that.
these do not have any in them. The orange, it is the only mountain. The orange and the red don't have any. But if I don't have a little bit of it, the migraines get so bad that it's. But I drank. You can see how much of this I drank. And for 3 days, I was so sick. My head was killing me. I thought I'd been hit with a brick in the back of the head. That's bad stuff, that aspartame.
Dude, when I quit drinking Mountain Dew, it was like I was a drug addict, dude. I felt like crap for
It's
weeks.
been rough. It's been real rough.
You know, everybody would laugh at me and make fun of me about it. But I'm telling you right now, I felt like crap when I quit drinking Mountain Dew.
I have a case of can in the pantry. I can't touch them because, you know, once you start cracking a couple cans of Mountain Dew, those cans are way too easy to just. You don't want to let it go because you can't put a cover on it, so you got to down it.
Come on now. Tupperware used to make the caps for the drink cans.
I can't find them. I've been looking everywhere. You know, the ones that have the slides?
Yeah.
Used to have this. I love those covers because I hate bugs in my sodas. So when you're out fishing, you put that cap on and you could.
Remember Tupperware came out with the ice trays
Still got a
that had the
couple.
little sticks that you could make popsicles, frozen popsicles in the ice trays that Tupperware had?
I got one over there. It's got the red, purple, blue little cap that slips in the top.
Yep.
Yeah, I was going to make some with my wife bought me Skittles flavor packs.
Right.
And I tried out the green the other day. I said, oh, green apple. I like green apple, you know. I pour it in there. I shake it up. Flavor was good. I'm like, wow, it gave me a headache almost instant. I read the package. It's just as bad as that Mountain Dew is. It's all aspartame. So I can't drink that entire box of stuff I bought. I think she does it on purpose sometimes. Kind of payback.
Well, you know, in my entire life, I've never looked at a label. In my entire life, I've never looked at a label till I went to the doctor about the kidney stones and the prostate issue I got. And I got to thinking about it. You know, I've never read no label. When I come home and read that Propel bottle label about that sodium, dude, I like to fell out of the chair.
Yeah, you were reading it here. It's like, has how much sodium in it?
Yeah. And then I go to this doctor. She tells me you got high cholesterol, you got high blood pressure, you got to quit eating processed meats, no salt, no this, no that. And I'm thinking, I don't use a salt shaker. I don't use salt shakers. But then I got to looking, you know, potted meat, Wiener sausages, Spam, deviled ham, you know, the frozen hamburgers, hot dogs, everything I'm putting in my mouth eat up with sodium.
Yeah, anything that's prepackaged has to have sodium to keep it from going bad. So, yeah, I was surprised this cheapy Price Chopper water, zero sodium, zero. It's just. And then the expensive Nestle stuff is loaded with sodium, like Propel, loaded with sodium. So yeah, it's all flavoring.
All I've been doing is I buy a case of this Desante just to get the bottles,
Right.
and I use it my well water and mix my drinks, and I'll use them for a couple of days, throw these away, and then grab me 2 new ones out and
yeah. See,
drinking well water.
I have city water. I'm not touching it. I don't trust it.
No,
I turn on my tap and I can smell that chlorine coming out.
Dude, that used to be the worst thing in the world for me traveling. You know, you check in at the hotel and you take a shower and you dry off, and in
You
10
feel
minutes,
dirty?
you're so ashy. And then you go to the next town and you take a shower, and then, like you say, you feel dirty or your hair feels greasy, and you're like, I just washed my hair.
I was.
It's terrible.
I think I was in North Dakota. I stopped in a truck stop. Ran in to grab a shower because you've been driving for 12 hours back then. Walk in there, you turn on the faucet, and it's sulfur water. It's like,
Yeah.
ugh. I don't really want to take a shower in rotten egg. I just didn't want to. I did, but I didn't want to. Get out of there, and then you want to just wish they had baby wipes back then because it would have been just baby wipe because you just felt greasy when you get out.
Well, two of the worst states for so much chlorine in the water was Texas and Florida. Texas and Florida both. I could when I got out and dried off and got dressed, my arms looked like I was 1,000 years old. I could rub my hand up and down my arm, and my skin would just flake off.
Yeah, like
from
you
all
just
the
jumped,
chlorine in the water.
like you jumped out of your pool after you shocked it. If you climbed it, had to go
Yeah.
and wash it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I have a buddy that's father owns a pool company up here, and they deal in baclofen, the
Yeah.
peroxide based stuff. There's a product you don't want to spill on you. You think spilling a little chlorine is?
I thought about a couple of years ago turning mine into a saltwater pool.
I hear it's really good for you.
That's what they say, but I never did do it.
Do you have a liner or are you concrete?
I got a liner on my above ground. Yeah, I got a liner. But the thing that gets me is out here in the country, and out here in this, I got this 136 acre field out here in front of the house where they do all that farming. Dude, I can't keep the dirt out of it, and I don't know what kind of chemicals they're spraying out there, but sometimes, dude, I'll shock it with 3 bags of shock, and 2 days later I go out there and the whole pool's green.
Do you use a solar cover?
Yes, but it's a never-ending battle here. I don't have a cover on it in the summertime, but it's a never-ending battle out here in this country trying to keep algae out of my pool.
Yeah,
it's a never-ending battle.
I lived on the edge. My property in Williston was just like now, basically cut out of the middle of a farm field. So everything around me was corn farm field. Enough so that still now I occasionally get spread. My lawn gets spreaded. Thank you very much for making my lawn green. But
the first year I had it, they were still using crop dusters here. Now I haven't seen them in several years do a crop duster, but he come right across the top of the house, crop duster spraying, and there's no telling what was in that was going in my swimming pool.
I see up here they're using a lot of helicopters now, just because they can control the height a lot easier and slowly,
Right.
But that's got to be rough on the crop. To spray with a helicopter.
They quit here spraying with the crop duster. I haven't seen them in years now. But they've got enough tractors out there. Sometimes I look out there in the field and you see 40 or 50 tractors spreading chicken manure or spreading chemicals. And, they plant something. You watch them come through and there'll be 4 or 5 guys on the back of the planter planting by hand. And 2 weeks later, they're out there picking it.
I think they're rotating this year to last year was corn, so they must be doing alfalfa probably this year. That's not so bad.
They got something, some kind of grass planted out there now.
I like it when they do clover.
They did what was it they did last year? They planted a huge broccoli field out there. They picked that thing like 7 or 8 different times. They picked it, and this year they did the same thing as last year. They plant all that. I don't know if it's ryegrass or what it is. Then they come through and they spread chicken manure. Then they come through and spray. Then they come through with chicken manure. Then they come through and spray. And whatever they sprayed it with last week, it's completely dead out there. It's turned completely brown now. So I guess, and then they'll come through and they plow that under again. And then I guess they'll probably, they used to plant a lot of corn here. But now they haven't planted corn. They're rotating between broccoli and kale.
Yeah, see, I don't know if I'd like the smell of kale because that stuff, when it gets wet, stinks still.
Dude, that when they pick them collards out there, and when they leave it and let it rot, you want to talk about smell and stink between the chicken manure and the rotten stuff they leave out there.
I like when they plant barley, rye, and clover. Those are nice smells for me. I like those smells. I don't mind those so bad. Kind of makes you a little thirsty occasionally, but
yeah, they just leave. They'll come through and pick and pick and pick, and then they just leave it out there and let it rot. Yeah, and them collards stink, dude.
The field 3 over from me, he does broccoli and cauliflower, and those are the same things.
One year they planted sunflower seeds.
A lot of bees.
But they don't never plant watermelons. If they plant watermelons, I'd help myself to a few free watermelons. But they never plant watermelons here. And they never plant cotton here. All around me, they'll rotate cotton through. But they've never planted cotton here.
So just a vegetable.
And down in the bottom field, well, it's one continuous field, but down in the bottom, they plant onions there every year. Every single year they plant onions down there.
Like a white or yellow or green tail type of.
It's like the green spring onions.
Oh yeah, stinky, strong smelling, burn your eyes type of.
Yeah, if you're standing out in the front yard and the wind's blowing from the north, you're gonna cry.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I'll pass. I'll stick to the cow fields that are up here. I'd rather have dairy farms around me.
Well, that's exactly right, dude. I'd rather smell cow manure every day of my life than this chicken manure that they use down here.
I kind of miss the smell sometimes. You know, you wake up in the morning, the wind's just right. It's like, I kind of want to go visit the farm today. You just get so used to the smell after a while. It's like, I don't miss getting smacked by it. Hey, Traces of Twins Life, how are you?
Well, I can't stand that chicken manure. And they spray it out here every other week. Dude, you walk out the door first thing in the morning, that's all that hits you in the face.
Yeah, we're St. Albans town, Highgate, Swanton, they don't allow chicken farms. So we're pretty safe.
We signed petitions here not to build them. And right over the hill on the other side of the field, there's 4 brand new chicken houses opened up there last year.
Yeah, that didn't work out well.
No.
But of course, then again, St. Albans doesn't allow pit bulls either, which is dumb, but whatever. It's an evil dog, don't you know?
Yeah, you'd think they'd be able to come up with something that they could put out there in that field. But here, I think they've changed now. They're like liquefying the chicken manure. And the tractor comes through pulling the trailer, and it's actually got the arms out that's spraying. Right.
So they're just breaking it all down like in the pits.
Yep.
Yeah, some of that stuff is pretty hard to deal with. They're still using tank spreader here, so it's not so bad. Matter of fact, I got to go weld up a couple discs tomorrow. A couple power discs got snapped off. I still do that occasionally. I can't get away. I don't have anything to do with the place anymore, but they still call me up and say, "We don't know how to do this. Can you come fix it for me?" Getting rain?
Dude, it's thundering and lightning.
I was gonna say you got something going on there.
Yeah,
My
it's
ear-
thundering and lightning.
My ear was just ringing. I was like, "You got some stuff coming in." What time is it? Oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah,
what time.
I need to get off here. It's almost 5:30, dude.
Yep. Well, thank you for the
Dude,
visit.
I appreciate you coming on. You're welcome anytime. Tony Damien, appreciate you spending the 5 minutes that you were able to take out of your busy day and spend with me in Vermont. That
thanks.
just adds more to the drama. You get invited up to a panel to air things out. You don't stay but 5 minutes. So, yeah, I'm sure the drama will continue.
It gives me a hard time the entire time.
Yes, that's just the way she is, Vermont. That's just the way she is.
Gee,
Oh
what would
yeah, it's
happen if
pouring down rain now.
yeah, I can hear it. All right, I'm
But
going to
anyway,
sign out.
guys. All right, everybody, be safe. Please be safe, everybody. Take care of yourself. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. And I'll see everybody tomorrow. Thank you very much, guys.